Hold on. What was this cursed image that I saw? Roll the intro!
Leave hypotheticals in the subreddit, guys, and I'll give an answer. Usually it's it depends.
That beautiful intro was made by Spydertekks. I have linked his YouTube channel down below. Go give him a follow if you want to support his channel. Let's jump right into it. AttorneyTom bot. Say it depends if you're being held hostage by AttorneyTom. It depends. So now there's a bot that says it depends off of everything y'all say. And while that is generally a good thing, because in the law it often does depend, I can already foresee instances like this where it clearly doesn't depend, but the AttorneyTom bot is going to entertain the idea because all it does is say it depends. Like, hey Tom, I heard you were actually 5'6". It depends. No, I'm not 5'6", I'm 6'1". Will this actually work? Since we're having a baby in a couple months, the Discord is discussing this parenting life hack. Give your baby $1 immediately after birth before they receive their social security number. When they receive their social security number, their value is reset automatically to 0. Now take back that $1. Baby now has a negative value. The social security buffer can't handle a negative number, so it immediately flips around to the highest 32-bit integer, letting your baby start life with $2,147,483,647. What? I'm sorry, that's not a thing. You are confusing money with a social security number. How much money a baby has in its bank account doesn't affect the social security number assigned. I'm chalking this up with those terrible conspiracy theories that every single person has millions and millions of dollars stored in a fancy government bank account that is linked with their social security number. That's just not true. This makes 0 sense. Be better.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Brought to you with Discord because I didn't feel like opening something to make this. Tom, when he sees more memes about feet pics and drop kicking babies, it depends. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be terrible. Don't drop kick babies. Never said that. Say it depends again. I double dare you, you mother. It depends. Oh, AttorneyTom bot, always getting into trouble. Can lawyers be compelled to testify against their former clients? Almost certainly not. There is attorney-client privilege. And while I'm sure there's some weird, bizarre, crazy scenario in which a lawyer could be compelled to testify, I think it's safe to say 99.99% of the time that's not going to happen. Attorney-client privilege. It's a very strong privilege. But did the bot say it depends? Oh my God. Have I committed a crime? My parents weren't home and the pizza guy said he needed a signature on the receipt, but when I told him no one 18 was at the house, he let me sign it. Am I a felon? Have I committed fraud? Please help. Guaranteed fraud, total felon. You are going to jail.
Bye, have a great time.
But no, as far as fraud, it wasn't fraud because I'm assuming your parents are the ones who ordered it. They just weren't there to sign. But now there is a legal issue because anybody under the age of 18, anytime they enter into an agreement, it is voidable, or enter into a contract, it is voidable because you are not of a certain age. But no, it would not be fraud. What would happen if you hit someone with your car after they jumped in front of it and they died? Would it be manslaughter? So the question to ask is, was it foreseeable? And could you have prevented it, or did you act in a recklessly dangerous manner? And I'm willing to bet if somebody just jumps in front of your car and you run them over, and any reasonable person in the same or similar circumstance would have done the exact same thing because they jumped in front of your car, and it's not like you weren't paying attention or anything, you probably won't be charged. But it's going to depend. It always depends on the exact circumstances. Like if somebody was in the middle of the road and they were standing there even though they shouldn't be standing there, and you were on your phone and drinking, blah, 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 boom, you hit them, could be charged with manslaughter. But if they truly just jumped in front of your car, you were just driving like a careful person, you're probably good. Bounty hunter question. Does a bail bonds bounty hunter need a warrant to go into your house? I don't think so, because they aren't cops. Secondary question. Do you lose your rights if you get bailed and don't pay your bond? So it depends. Just because they are a bounty hunter does not mean that they are above the law. They cannot just break into people's homes. They cannot just do whatever the hell they want, even though that happens quite a lot. I know of a story where 3 bail bondsmen rushed into somebody's house in the middle of the night, drew their guns. They got into a huge shootout with the people whose house they rushed into. The 3 bail bondsmen got shot, injured. They injured some individuals in the house. Nobody ended up getting killed, but people were injured. And the bail bondsman went into the wrong house. Guess what happened? The bail bondsman, the bounty hunter, got sued. And rightfully so. Can I say my name is not guilty? So then the judge says, you're not guilty, and then be free. You are a genius. But in our reality, this definitely won't work. Hilarious. Nothing weird here. This channel looked great. I'm sure I will learn many things about the law. Let's take a look at his subreddit. Random people discovering the channel. OnlyFans feet pics.
Disgusting!
Drop kicking babies. Drop kicking toddler would be justified. No! Nope! Stop that. Cut this out. We got new people here, y'all. Act on your best behavior. Legal. Can we stop at home and get some legal eagle? Mom, we have legal eagle at home. Legal eagle at home. No! Been called a lot of nasty things on the internet. Legal eagle at home. It's pretty mean. It's pretty hurtful. Everyone knows that the cops can't lie about being a cop. This is not true. An undercover cop can definitely lie about not being a cop. It depends. It depends. It depends. What the? What was that? Hold on. What was this cursed image that I saw?
Hi, how are you?
When people go pro se, you've been warned. Yes. Do not go pro se. Do not. It's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Never go pro se. Hire a lawyer. Do you know of any famous or notable examples of someone going pro se and winning? I know I just said never go pro se, and I stand by that. Absolutely true. So yes, I do know of one example, and I actually know this individual. And even though this is public information, I'm not going to say his name because, like I said, I do know him. But he is a prominent trial lawyer. He is probably one of the top 5 best trial lawyers ever. This guy has won billions of dollars for people. He is immensely talented. He is very smart. He still currently runs one of the most successful law firms in the entire United States. And this is going to sound biased, but he was charged with a total BS crime. It was essentially a political hit job. The district attorney, or the U.S. district attorney that charged him, was really terrible and trying to go after him because of some external factors. And essentially this lawyer was prosecuted for beartry and fraud and some other mumbo jumbo BS kind of stuff. It was all BS. But I mean, it was still totally scary. This guy's being charged by the federal government. So initially, this lawyer hired an A+ legal defense team, the best criminal defense lawyers in the entire country. And about halfway through their preparation for the trial, he decided to fire them. He didn't like how it was going, and he went pro se. But, like I said, this lawyer is one of the best trial lawyers to have ever existed. He left no stone unturned. It is rumored, I can't confirm this, it is rumored he spent over $10 million in his defense, in experts, in focus groups, in practice trials. So he tried the case over and over again with fake juries to see what would happen or what would work and what wouldn't work. And when it came time for the trial, the U.S. district attorney that was prosecuting him knew that they were going to lose. And because it is kind of a political game and losing is embarrassing, especially when you're the one bringing the charges, the district attorney didn't try the case. He bailed. And this trial was a Tim Heidecker justice train. Apparently the jury only deliberated for 30 minutes and came back with a not guilty verdict. 30 minutes, that is nothing. It probably took them 25 minutes to even read the entire charge. That is the one case I know where going pro se worked, and unless you are one of the top 5 trial lawyers of all time and have tens of millions of dollars to practice the trial over and over again, I would not recommend it. Okay, that's it for today's video. Alright, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing to this channel. We're growing like crazy. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. As always, I'll talk to you later.